one of the registered dietitians at Louisiana Blue. I'm part of a care team, and I work with nurses and pharmacists, and we educate our members over the phone. So I provide nutrition education to you over the phone. But today I'm going to run through the food label. It can definitely be very confusing. So I just wanted to run through it and show you that it's not always as hard as it looks. So let's start with the very top, serving size. So we have right here an example that shows 2 slices, and this of course is about bread. So when it comes to looking at the food label, always pay attention to your serving size. There will be, say, a can of soup and it says half the can. Of course, usually we're going to eat the whole can. Or it could be crackers and we're looking at different sizes of crackers, or the servings of crackers, whether it's Triscuits or Ritz or things like that. So this is 2 slices of bread. Some say 1 slice. So again, always look at that serving size. And then of course the calories will be below it. Okay, moving down, we're gonna go to fat. And this next food label is a little bit more of our traditional one that you see that's more up and down. Total fat, of course, will take into account our saturated fat, the bad fat, but also the unsaturated fat, our good fat. So you will see in things like nuts or olives, the unsaturated fat, but we want to be mindful of saturated. You want that number to be as low as possible. So I see in this example, it shows 1 gram. So keep that saturated fat low. Let's move down a little bit further to sodium. Everyone's talking about salt. We're watching sodium for our blood pressure. It can be a lot to add up our salt throughout the whole day. So one thing you can do is go all the way to the right of the food label and look at that percent daily value. Now, if the number of salt, or actually anything on the food label, is over 20%, that's considered high. So if we would see that this sodium is over 20%, that's high. Anything under 5% is low. So this example here shows 7%. So we're on the lower end of sodium per serving, which is great. Okay, rolling down a little bit further to carbohydrates now, another popular macronutrient of ours. The fiber, sugar, added sugar, things like that are all taken into account with those total carbohydrates. Of course, fiber is awesome. Fiber helps with, help us hold us over longer. It helps not elevate our blood sugar as quickly. It's good for heart health. So fiber is a great nutrient to look at. And again, you can still refer to that percent daily value to see if it's high or low. Okay, rolling down a little bit further to protein. So everyone wants protein, high protein that helps with satiety. Of course, the more, the better. Just make sure that protein grams are up. We, of course, want protein there. Our vitamins will be at the very bottom. You don't necessarily have to pay attention to these. None of these are our macronutrients, but vitamins will be at the bottom. So that's just a quick run through of our food label and what some of the important things are to look at. Okay, so what questions do you have about the food label? Let us know. Of course, you can tune in to some more videos on this playlist about some other topics in nutrition. And again, I work with the care team and coach members over the phone, so we can specifically work with you and your health needs.